It's 9 o'clock, time for the Carter County Board of Commissioners to convene. Line item number 1 is roll call. Everyone's present. Line item number 2 is to approve the agenda, and I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second that motion.
Baker.
Aye.
Lee Brickman.
Aye.
Rick Reynolds.
Line item number 3 is public comments. I'd like to thank you all for joining us today. Line item number 4, discuss, consider, and take action on the minutes of regular meeting held on March 4th, 2024. I will make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
Second that motion.
Baker.
Aye.
Lee Brickman.
Aye.
Rick Reynolds.
Line item number 5, discuss, consider, take action on private cemetery of Randy K. Smith. This is gonna be in District 3, so Mr. Brinkman, if you would proceed.
Randy, you guys have started the process.
Yeah.
And gone through, and our local staff, you had a chance to speak with Callie, and she was telling you about how we will have to run it
Through the paper.
The paper.
Yes, sir.
and then there'll be a hearing from there.
Yes.
Everything.
So the 25th or so would be the next hearing. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Everything is in order. I'm gonna make a motion to approve this. Is there any additional information that you would like to provide this morning?
It's just one of the wishes from my dad to be buried out there. We're
Yes, sir.
just trying to keep it to where it make it hard for the property to ever get sold further generations or whatnot.
Yeah.
We're just trying to keep it for our family.
Okay.
Keep him close.
Well, sir, I thank you for coming this morning, and I make a motion to approve.
Second. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Aye.
Thank you.
Aye. So in the findings of this, if there is anything found in the hearing and on, this is where it all comes from. And then also, after running through the paper, we'll let the system work and do its job.
Barry, I'd like to add that Mr. Smith is in cold storage, so it's determined.
Yes, sir.
In the past, usually we waited to approve it after when they did all the hearings and everything.
This one's just to run it through the paper.
So we're not actually approving
The cemetery.
the cemetery, and now
Yes.
we're just approving to go ahead and run it through the
Right.
paper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Point clarification.
Yeah, just to start the process.
Line item number 6, discuss, consider, take action on resolution to dispose of woods mower cutter attachment from District 3. Again, Mr. Brinkman.
This is a parts batwing that we received from Kevin Robinson a long time ago, and we no longer have any other woods mowers. It is time to be scrapped. There's not much left to it, so I make a motion to approve.
Clarify, you got it from District 2, not from Kevin Robbins.
Yeah, Kevin Robinson of District 2. Apologize.
Second.
Baker.
Aye.
Lee Brickman.
Aye.
Rick Reynolds.
Does he have a survey for that?
Mr. Gray,
He'll have to have a survey before we run it.
does he have a survey for that?
I mean, that vehicle, I'm assuming not, because I think this is the first process, so I can relay to him that he needs to get that. Of course, we don't want him to go at any expenditure. It's only 2.94 acres, so I haven't inspected the site, haven't even looked at it. They weren't even on the agenda until, what,
Yes.
Friday or
Thursday.
Thursday. So, you know, I'd hate, I don't know, you know, one of the things I'd explain to them, they need to visit with the neighbors and see if the neighbors were okay with it. I hate to see them go to the expense of having a survey that it not be approved. So is there a step that they can do before that? Or a few steps to see and resolve that?
That was probably.
So should we get public approval before we encourage them to get a survey? And then if they do the survey, what's the minimum of the acreage? I mean, we need to know what the minimum of the acreage is. I've thought, and this is just my thing, I thought that there was a minimum of 5 acres of that, be a cemetery.
I've done some digging this weekend and I haven't found a minimum acreage.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but.
Right.
Just,
And we need
just
to
like
just
you
make
guys,
sure, yeah.
we're new in the understanding of it, and this right here is just to approve it so it can, be advertised in the paper.
But we wanna go ahead and encourage them to do the survey?
But that's.
No, and I understand what you're saying. Yeah, and
I think we need to look at it first.
Yeah, and I have his information.
Okay, I've got it here.
We have passed it to be able to advertise it, and we'll continue to work with them the best that we can.
And then if you guys will just approve, I'll work with Barry and try to tell them the next step that they need to do, so. Barry, if you'll let me know, I can kind of say, well, you know, it's time to get a survey. But I think Barry needs to look at it too. I think you need to look at it and see, because I haven't laid eyes on it myself.
Okay. And thank you for coming today, Sandy.
You're welcome.
Line item number 7 is to discuss, consider, and take action on approval of quote for heat and air units for West Wing of Park County Administration Building. We got 3 in, one from Caldwell Mechanical Services for $76,800, one from ASAP Heating and Air for $76,920, and one from Colossal Heat and Air for $86,000. You know, I'm gonna make a note here as to why I'm doing this, but the one from Caldwell does not include, the reinstall of one that was taken off for the roof work that was done. It only includes the new units, and it's only $120 more. And so, I got a good feeling that reinstalling that other one with anybody else is gonna cost a lot more than $120. I would make a motion to approve ASAP for the $76,920. Because it includes that reinstall that is vitally important.
May I?
Yes,
Is that for how many units?
it's for the, I think it's 10 new units.
How much was the Caldwell quote?
76,800, ASAP 76,920.
Is that the only 2?
No,
No, and then Colossal is 86. I understand your reasoning, but have you reached out to them to see if they would honor it?
I had not these were bought those were stalls from me. And so they're in Darren's office. I went with that.
Yeah. In fairness of the bid systems, if you guys want to look at something different, I'd like to table it and,
I don't think we got time to take this.
is this the one for here?
No, it's the one for over yonder.
That's one in all the west side, election board, all there.
Yeah. If we have another hot week with everything that you guys have been experiencing. That's my hard thing, is that is the, you want to look at this?
I looked at them the other day.
Is it so? It is the cheapest bid, you know?
I understand, but it's $120. You're
And
talking
then
about.
y'all approved of bid on Renee's stuff.
Yeah.
The whole
Well,
bunch
it
of
is.
$120.
Yeah. But I mean, reinstalling one of them units is gonna cost more than $120. I'd
say we ought to go with the lowest bid on that and then see what they charge to install that other one, or let ASAP install the other one. I mean, I don't know.
What do you think, sir?
That's what y'all will do, but I think long run's gonna cost us more money.
Or let's just table it. I mean, I know it's pushing it back another week.
And I'm.
And I don't know how long it's gonna take. Didn't they say
Yeah,
there
they're-
2 weeks?
Yeah, both of them are 2 weeks. I'm more inclined to table it because I think it costs us more money long. I'm sure they didn't include it, and then they're just gonna do it for free.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done enough heat and air stuff. I think we all know that.
We're having another meeting on Thursday.
Thursday, we can put it on there.
Well, I like to make a
Motion
motion.
table.
Second your motion.
Sounds good.
Baker,
Ah,
Lee Brinkman,
Aye.
Rick Reynolds.
Line item number 8, discuss, consider, and take action on approval of one Oak permit for Southern Oklahoma Water Corporation on Refinery Road, Section 20, Township 3 South, Range 2 East, in District 1. Mr. McGrail, you're on.
Make motion to approve.
Second.
Baker,
Ah,
Lee
Find
Brinkman,
the roads.
Aye.
Rick Reynolds.
Line item number 9, discuss, consider, take action to authorize cremation of remains of one indigent Porter County person. Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Baker,
Can I ask them that? I received one of those indigent cases before, several months ago. How does that work? Is there a rotation set up for the funeral homes for that? Or for the crematories?
As long as I've been commissioner, 7 years, best I know, I think Harvey Douglas has always done.
We've had some with Craddock, some,
But I mean,
we don't send them to them, so I don't know who, if
I
medical
was
standard
just
does
kind of
that.
curious because I think we validated that. I think they were doing like, what's the expenditure?
1,500.
1,500, I think I validated the last one like at 1,250. So I mean, I could save you guys some money.
It used to be 800, I think, 700 or 800.
But I mean, I'd like to be in rotation. I mean,
Okay,
and just the ones, I mean, because of course, I mean, there's 3 crematories. There's, of course, us and Harvey Douglas and Griffin.
You might talk to medical examiner, because I don't know.
You don't know, who appoints that to them?
We don't,
So-
they always let us.
So is Harvey Douglas nominate that it's an indigent case, I guess? Is that the way it works? Is the funeral, and I'm just asking, I'm not saying.
Yeah, it's handled by the state.
So they get an indigent case?
that.
Okay.
yeah. And then they call us and tell us what got them.
And it pays 1,500. Okay. What's the validation? So they just don't have any family?
They just didn't have one.
Basically. We, for a long time, those were investigated by the district attorney's office. We were notified sometime back that the DA's office no longer had the resources, I guess, to do that. And so we have, I contacted Sheriff Bryant, and Sheriff Bryant has a deputy. And as we get those in and they need to go through that process, Sheriff Bryant's gonna have a deputy who's gonna investigate those for us in the future to validate those.
Because I mean, we used to not have a program for that. I mean, years ago, but that's good that you guys are doing
Yeah.
that.
I think the homeless population has risen so much,
Yeah.
and it's unfortunate. And I don't pretend to understand your line of work, but to me, it's an unsettling feeling to sign those, just that people live the whole
They
life.
don't have any family, and I think one of the validations, they can't have any family.
It's not like they can have family necessarily.
They just basically don't have none.
Well, we've had some that have come through as well, through the investigations, we found where they had accounts and was able to cover these, these expenses. So not everyone that gets applied for is approved. I mean, it has to pass its investigation.
And there was one sometime back where they had some property, and so
It's able access.
they would put a lien on the property for
But
us.
you're seeing more of these.
Yes. Yes. I think that was 6, that was like number 6 in like the last.
Yeah, they just still got 2 more holding right now that they're looking at.
It's a sad state.
Yeah.
Line item number 10, discuss, consider, take action on county officer reports.
On that, back one more thing, if you do have an indigent case like that, can you nominate to do a burial, not a cremation?
Well, burials cost more.
Well, I'm saying though, like, if you, like, for instance, at the Hewitt Cemetery, we have a pauper's burial site, and if we have the county dig the hole and place them in a minimum casket, would that still be validated at the same price?
About the only one that I've been doing that on is Griffin. He'll call me and have, he said, I'll have one. He actually donates a casket to bury them in. And
So I
we'll
mean,
just
it could be
go get those.
burial or cremation,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be cremation.
But as far as medical examiner, usually they got them up there and 9 times out of 10 it's cremation.
Cremation.
Make a motion to approve the county officer reports.
Second.
Baker,
Aye.
Lee Brickman, Rick Reynolds,
Line item number 11, discuss, consider, take action on requisition for county highway general government all cash. One from me and one from Benny Jackson's office. Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Baker,
Aye.
Lee Brickman,
Aye.
Rick Reynolds,
Item number 12, discuss, consider, take action on purchase orders for county highway general government all cash accounts. Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Baker,
Aye.
Lee Brickman,
Aye.
Rick Reynolds.
Item number 13, any new business?
A special meeting on Thursday at 9 a.m.
We need to vote on it.
Line item number 14, having noted that, line item number 14, entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Aye. Thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you, guys.
To approve monthly appropriations.